Hi guys, in this video I'm going to explain about the program that I made, which is velocity freaks. This program will produce a graph and there's also a calculator here. So I will explain first about the distance and distance versus time graph. So to make the graph work, you need to enter the frequency of time, the velocity, and initial position. So let's say my frequency of time is 8000 and the velocity for my object is 1 meter per second and the initial position is 0. I made a few selection here for the units, which is meter per second and kilometer per hour for velocity, and meter and kilometer for initial position. So let's try to run the program. This is the graph for where the initial position at 0. So let's try to change it at 100. Run the program. You can see the graph appears slightly upper than the 0, 1 because the scale is too big to see here. So let's try to make it 1000. There you go. Now you can see the difference here. So we try to experiment it with another value. So let's say the initial position is the velocity is kilometer. First I want to clear the graph first, so I click clear. So let's try to run the new graph that we just made. You can see here. So let's try to after this I want to try to make it a negative graph with different initial position unit. So let's try to run it. Now you can see the graph is going down here because it's negative, and it starts with 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer is 1000 meter, right? So it is logical for it to start from the same point as the graph before this. So let's go to the calculator. This calculator will calculate these 4 output based on user desire. To work this calculator, you need to enter all the needed input. So let's say I want to calculate the final distance, so I need to enter all these 3 input. Let's try. The velocity is 1, time is 100, and the initial distance is 200. Because we don't know the final distance, we just put to 0. Let's try to run it. This is the final distance. It is logical because 1 times 100 is 100 plus 200 is 300. Okay, let's try to use another to calculate other things. So let's say I want to calculate the velocity, so I put the velocity at 0. Time is 100, initial distance, and final distance is I want to use this value, this 300 value. Let's see if we can get 1 again. There you go. The answer. I think I already explained all everything about my program. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Again, thank you.